Hey guys, it's me, 80s Rumble Forward. Today, guys, we'll be predicting the second leg of the UEFA Conference League playoff matches, guys. So it'll be really interested to see how the matchups take place. Obviously, guys, we're gonna be looking at the first leg. I already did a stream on that. We'll be predicting the second leg fixtures. Let's start with the very first one, guys, which is Partizan versus Sparta Praha, guys. I believe Partizan they won the first leg, 1-0 on the road, and so it's gonna be interesting to see if they could, get another victory here at home. So it's gonna be interesting. For me personally, guys, I think for me, I think this one will be a lot closer than it was in the first leg, but I do think Partizan will progress through. I don't think Sparta Praha have what it takes to make the comeback. Sorry to say. And I think this Partizan team is looking really good. I think this Partizan team is in a great position to even win their own domestic league. And so I think this is for them going to be a great achievement for them. Sparta Praha obviously can do the comeback, but they're going to have to win this by a 2-goal margin. And I just don't think Sparta Praha can keep a clean sheet here. I just don't think they can. So I'm going to go I'm going to go for a simple 1-1 draw as I did in the first game, and that will be enough for Partizan to go through. But like I said, guys, with this fixture, it's very difficult to call. The two teams are very evenly matched, in my opinion. There's not really a whole lot to separate. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends 0-0, which in that account, it wouldn't really make much of a difference. So I'm going to say they will get at least a draw. I think they're pretty decent at home. Then we have Boto Glement versus Celtic. Now, remember, guys, Bodo won the reverse game 3-1. They put themselves in a very good position to qualify through to the round of 16. And I honestly think Bodo's going to do it again. I think Bodo will do this again. I think for me, what they did in the first leg was absolutely incredible. The fact they were able to beat Celtic on the road, I think, is very phenomenal. And I just think that for me, if Bodo can do this again, I think they certainly can. Now, I think Celtic will put a better account in the second leg. I don't think they'll be as bad as the first leg, but I do think Bodo will prevail through. And I'm going to say Bodo will prevail in a very high-scoring manner, guys. I'm going to go for a very wild card prediction and say that Bodo wins 4-2, which will be enough for them to progress. And for Celtic, they pretty much have to win this game by a 3-goal margin, which I don't think they can do that. Like, if I'm being honest with you, I just don't think they can do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to say Esperid scores. Then we have Rangers versus the Leicester, guys. This is a foregone conclusion. Leicester won the first, 4-1. And even though they were playing on the road and Denmark, the conditions may not be as suitable as they are at home, I still think Leicester should win this, though. Leicester just have way too much quality in their team. And even though Brendan Rodgers he's kind of been underwhelming to see these last couple of seasons with Leicester City, I still think Leicester have what it takes to eliminate Rangers here. And I'm going to say Leicester wins this quite comfortably, guys. I think they're going to win. I'm going to say 3-1. 3-1 on the road. And they'll put themselves in a great position. So Leicester, I'm very confident with this one. And yeah, I'm going to say Daka scores for them first. And I'm going to actually play my booster for this one. I'm very confident with this one. They have Masvidal Aviv versus PSV. I believe PSV, they won the first 1-0 if I'm not mistaken. So this will be a really close one. This is going to be played in a very hostile environment. PSV, like I said, they just need a draw from this game. Whereas Masvidal Aviv, they have to win this by 2-goal margin. I'm sorry to say, I think PSV just have too much quality. I think they have way too much quality for Masvidal Aviv. Even though Masvidal Aviv is playing at home and that can give them an advantage, I just think that PSV have way too much depth, way too much quality, and we saw in the first how good they were. So this one's close though. I think Masvidal Aviv will give a good account, like I said, but I think PSV are just overall the better team, and I'm gonna say PSV. I'm gonna say they win this maybe a 1-goal margin again, which will, like I said, be enough. So PSV to win 1-0 on the road. And yeah, my goal scores, I'm going to say Zahivi scores for them. Or Vinicius. I'm going to say Zahivi. Then we have Quarterback versus Marseille, guys. Marseille are coming off a loss at home to Clermont Foot, which was really crazy at the French league. But like I said, they did win the first, I believe, 3-1 at home. Marseille, they're too good. Marseille is way too good, guys. I think they have way too much quality for this Quarterback team, and I don't think this Quarterback team can do anything of note. So, sorry to say to all Quarterback fans, I think Marseille will win this one. This will be close though, because like I said, it is on the road, and playing on the road is very different to playing at home. So I don't think this will be as comfortable as it was in the first leg, but I still think Marseille should prevail. And I'm gonna say Marseille will win 2-1 on the road. And yeah, very close though. I don't think this will be as a foregone conclusion, but I think Marseille should win. And I'm gonna say once again, guys, I'm gonna say who's gonna score first. I'm gonna say, you know what? I was gonna say Milik. Do I keep the same? You know what? I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing, guys. Then we have Batista versus Rapidween. Now, I forgot the aggregate score for this one. Let's see, what was that? Ew, Rapidween won the first leg 2-1. Now remember, guys, Rapidween, they didn't really play that well stats wise. 11 shots, 2 on target, not that great. 30% possession. Guys, I think Batista is going to do a comeback. I genuinely do think so, and the reason why is, like I said, Rapidween, they have one player suspended for this game, which I think is a big blow. And as well as the fact that I just think for me, Batista, they're overall the better team. And I think Batista, for me, they were just very unlucky in that first leg. And I think they'll be able to get revenge. I think Batista will get revenge. And I'm going to say they actually win this. I think here's what's going to happen. I think Batista will score early on. It'll be 2-2 on aggregate. And then I think Batista will score a second goal, which will pretty much kill off the tie. So I think this will go to extra time, guys. And I think Batista will make it through by extra times, which will mean they'll win 3-2 on aggregate. So I'm going to say Batista wins 2-0 at home. Come on, Batista. Don't let me down, man. Don't let me down, man. This is going to be a huge one to call. And I think Batista should make the comeback on this one, guys. I was really impressed with what they did against Tottenham in particular in the Conference League group stage. Then we have Pog versus Michelin. I believe Michelin won the first leg. Was that 1-0 as well? I think that was. Let me see. Yep, that was 1-0. This one's going to be a very interesting one. I think for me, Michelin will... Pog can get a good account. And I think they could get a draw from this game, to be honest with you. Michelin, on the other hand, like I said, it's going to be very close. I'm going to say... it's a tough call to make. I think Michelin... I think I'm going to go for a draw. Actually, no. I'm going to go for a win. I'm going to go for a win for Michelin. I'm going to say they win 2-1 on the road. I think it'll be 1-1 for most of the game. And then Pog will go for the second goal to, in a night extra night, but then Michelin goes on the other end. They'll try their best, but Michelin does a counterattack, and I think they score the second goal, which will pretty much kill off the tie. I'm looking players like, Bogo, Christensen to step up, Heisberg. So I'm going to say Bogo scores. And then finally, the last fixture we have is Slavia Prague versus Fenerbahce. Very, very interesting one, guys. I think this will be a really good one because I think Slavia, they won the first leg 3-2 at their stadium, which I think is very phenomenal because I actually believe I had Fenerbahce progressing through. Oh, man, Slavia, man. Slavia at home, they're not as good as they are on the road for some reason. I feel like they're better on the road than at home. So, which is why I'm actually going to go for a draw for this one, guys. But like I said, it doesn't really matter for Slavia because a draw would be enough for them. Fenerbahce, I believe they have to win this game by 2 goals on the road, which I don't think they can do that. I don't think they can do that. And them losing that first leg at home, Mesut Ozil pretty much being ruled out, I think for me it's a big blow for them. And I think Slavia will take enough. So I'm going to go for a surprise 1-1 draw for this one, guys. But like I said, guys, I think Slavia will be enough to progress. And I think Slavia will actually score first in this game. And I'm going to say Oli Kiminic scores the goal. So like I said, guys, a very interesting fixtures. Remember, guys, make sure you guys predict the games down below in the league. I will be putting the link in the description below. You guys can check it out. And of course, guys, tomorrow on my channel, I will be doing a reaction live stream reacting to all of the games. So it'll be very interesting to see how that trend unfolds. So of course, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss that stream. And of course, if you did like this video, make sure you guys like the video as well. Helps the channel grow. And comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new around here. Comment down below everything else, and make sure you guys check out my other places, just listen description, Twitter, Discord, and email, and Twitch. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.